I tried really hard to use the Stream app to do the live in the profile orientation. The reason why I wanted to do it in the profile orientation is because you can see what we're doing on the counter if we have this tripod on the counter, and then we can see what you guys are saying. But when I had to move it back so you could see the counter, yeah, go come no more. Right there. When I had to move it back, I'll move this back a little bit. I couldn't see what you guys were saying. So what's the point of the live if I can't see what you guys are saying? I'd rather just edit a video and put it up and actually get paid, because we don't get paid for these lives.
Hello, people.
Is that better? They can see the counter?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go tie up my hair, alright? Tell them what you're doing.
Hey guys, I was saying I was getting ready to do some stew beef. What happened, it was like in a chunk. I was showing it earlier, but then I cut it up because I don't want to be slaving in front of that oven, in front of the stove for 2 to 3 hours cooking this, and you know, so to cook it smaller, take less time to cook. So that's why I cut it up like that. And we get ready to season up. We go. We're gonna put some ricotta, which is achiote. Her call it achiote?
Achiote.
Achiote.
The Spanish call it achiote, but it's anato.
Achiote, which is ricotta. Put some black pepper. Okay, with salt. In here I got some cayenne pepper. I got here some garlic powder, and pretty much that's what I'm going to use in there.
Okay, wash your hand again because you touch your nose.
Yeah?
Wash your hand again because you touch your nose. I saw you.
Oh, I touch my nose?
Yeah, I saw you.
I'll just touch the top of my nose.
So,
I got to remember not to touch my nose, folks. Because the chief is right in here. Okay.
okay, while Joe's doing that, I'm gonna make some pretzels. The soft, by Josh, the soft pretzels. But while, let me make sure about the camera there again. Okay, there. While Joe's doing, no, don't walk away. Come do your stuff. Go, come do your stuff. I'm just telling them something that I'll be doing. I'm not doing it yet. You do your stuff.
I need a spoon.
Because this takes a while to cook, so let Joe start ahead of me. So, Anata Achiote Ricardo. Yes, and you spell it right. People like to spell Ricardo, like the Spanish boy's name for Richard. So, the title that I named the thing at first was, and I might go change the title afterwards after the video is done. The title I named it was, what did I name it first? 27 up. So it was rigged the whole time. The cayenne.
Cayenne, not too much because you don't want to get burned up. I mean, I could eat.
I'm right behind you, okay? So I said it was rigged the whole time. You guys just watch. Don't even tell them what you're doing. Just throw it in there.
I tell them what I'm doing. I tell them I'm putting it
Yeah,
in.
but you're interrupting me. So just do it. Just do it.
Black pepper food.
We could do surgery with this. It does get me all kind of old-timey thing from grandma, from Dean's grandma. Yeah, so, Cora, you want to come in?
I put the ricotta.
Cora. You want to see who came? Josie.
Well, it looks not too bad. Maybe a little.
So you guys remember that my son just got his teaching credentials and he got his master's. I'll beat you. Don't give no blow by blow. They're seeing what you're doing. I'm talking.
Look.
I'm talking.
I can put you.
I'm talking now, Mister. I'm talking. Who says that, Joe? Who says that? Who says that? Hi, Rob. Hi, Rob. Hi, Africano. Yeah, so he's applied for many jobs. I would say 6 to 7 jobs in this district since he got his degree. Back in July, he got his degree. Like around August 3rd, I think, he got it officially in the mail. and he's applied for several jobs. One job that he applied for, well, none of the jobs that he applied for, they even called him in for an interview on. Not even an interview, all right? So I thought the rule was you're supposed to post these jobs even if the company already know who the hell they're going to hire. You're supposed to post these jobs and at least give the people an interview.
They don't care.
And then you still hire who you're going to hire,
I
right?
think this might be
So they didn't even give him an interview, because if he gets the interview, his boss right now can pull the thing through, because I want him. So I told him, I said, Jory, this is how it's going. It's somebody who knows somebody, and they're working behind the scenes to get that person hired and not any outsiders. You're going to have to know somebody in there in order to get a job. That's just how it works here in, I don't know if it's every country, but in America. So I'm trying to figure out one that the school where he teaches at right now. Thank you, Joe. Joe's doing what I told him to do. I love you, baby. So he didn't get an interview. His boss, the principal, was like, why the hell did they not give you, I love Joe. Why did they not give you an interview? Go down to HR to go see. So Jory went down there, and they're like, the girl at the front desk was like, I don't know, she don't know nothing, right? It's the people behind the scenes. And so then somebody behind the scenes gave him a word salad of information, like, oh, it's because yada 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 bada yada yada bada yada. Jory goes, Mom, this is what they said. Can you please explain to me what they said? Because I know I'm not dumb. I have a whole master's, and I don't understand what the hell they said. And so basically what they said is that job that you were applying for in the past, it was for somebody, for any teacher that had a multi-subject or multiple subject credential. But now this year only, 2024 to 2025 school year, we want somebody who has a language arts credential, and that's it. You can't have multi-subject. Jorgo, what the actual F is that, right? I'm like, it's favoritism and nepotism and every kind of ism. But the only kind of ism we know about out here is sufferism, right? That's all we know about. So he applied for one to teach pre-K for when the kids have fallen behind before they get to kindergarten. And he's like, okay, I know I got this. I work with kindergartners and pre-kindergartners like over 10 years. I got this. No interview. He just found out from somebody internal who works with the pre-Ks that some teacher credential expired. She run and hurry, get it I don't know what the hell you do when your credential expire. And they posted that position just for her. So everybody who applied, F you and your mama, we're just gonna interview her and give her the job. And that stinks. It stinks to high noon, because how is he ever going to get hired? And it doesn't help to have teachers go, I tried for 20 jobs before I got hired. I tried for 16 months before I got hired. Hell no.
I got one solution for Joey. Get her a teaching to do something different.
God, I wish my son wasn't a teacher. I wish he wasn't a teacher, honestly. Normally this would be such a phenomenal profession, especially if he were in Belize. You know, in Belize, when you're a teacher, they call you that for your first name, for your title, teacher, Jory, teacher, Barbara, teacher, Joe, like doctor this, that. And if you're a nurse, they call you nurse too, nurse so-and-so, nurse. It's such a good title, but in America, it sucks. All a teacher is in America is to follow the stupid curriculum and block kids from bullets. That's all it is. Yeah, I know a lot of them do it. But I think Jory just got the memo that that's what they do, because we always try to do things so fairly in life, right? We here as a family. So I'm going to be making some soft pretzels just to show you guys how easy it is to do. So we have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour here. We've got 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, not a whole lot of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. And I need 1.25 cups of hot water from the faucet. When I pour the water at the faucet, I get it hot enough that I can still stick my finger in the stream, but I can't leave my finger in there because it'll burn. And that's how high my thing is. What do you call the thing back there? So let me go ahead and get my hot water. Well, let me give Joe a break first. He's washing his cilantro.
If we got it, if we caught the cilantro.
He has applied outside the district too, because he doesn't even live in Fontana School District, but he's applied. There's Joe over there washing his cilantro. So there's nothing much outside the district, but he has applied outside the district too. But I promise you, the rest of this year, I'm not going to be honest. Honesty doesn't work anymore, honestly. Ask Billy Joel. He says, honesty is such a lonely word. Oh, ask Trump. We don't have to go to Billy Joel. Ask Trump. Oh, by the way, Joe, where's your phone, baby? Where's your phone? On the chair? I want to show you guys something. I'm going to call up.
I'm trying to piece some cilantro together, folks. I got a little bit here. See if it works.
I'm going to call somebody that I know that's on the school board. And I'm going to tell them, this is what's going on. Can you pull any strings? If they could pull string, we could pull string too. Right? Can you do anything to help? Because it sucks that you have a good teacher that would be good for these children. And you have favoritism with these old teachers that don't want to teach anymore. They're tired. Everybody who's taking the jobs are old white biatches. I'm sorry. They're like close to 60. They've been in the district 30 years. They hate the kids. They hate the district. But they're still getting the jobs because they know somebody. The hell? For real 27. And that's not fair. I want to show you guys something. I'll tell you guys a story about when Jada used to try to go sing at Sam Ash. So apparently on Spotify, they will like put artists that are like each other, you know, like the similar vibe, similar sound, I guess, in playlists at Spotify. Not your playlist that you create your own one, but Spotify makes playlists. And so Jada's two songs, Dare and Mama Trauma, made it into this playlist. Can you guys see? I don't know if you could read it. It has Lola Young, an artist Jada adores. It has, let's see, Wild Painting, don't know him. Rit Momney, don't know him. Huh? I love Wild Painting. You love Wild Painting? Okay. And then they have, guess who? Jada's boyfriend, Hosier. Look at, guys, Jada's song made it into an influential playlist at Spotify. Let's hope this does something, because if I didn't have you guys here, her songs wouldn't get anywhere. Because Lord have mercy, the people at Facebook are hating assholes. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go through my Facebook today. I've been in a rage lately, but I use my rage to channel what I need to get to. What's up, baby?
You know, there's none of my people that I said like to Jada stuff.
Your people are hating assholes, every one of them. There, I said it, except for maybe your little brother, who's trying to make it in music too. So a lot of people have friended me at Facebook lately. People from my childhood. But why do people ask you for a friend request at Facebook and not even say hi? If I go to somebody and I ask them to add me as a friend, because I've known them from my childhood, and I would at least say, hey girl, how you been? Thank you for accepting my friend request. My goodness, I found you here. You looking good? Whatever. Nobody ever does that. So guess what? I'm going to go delete a lot of friends out of my Facebook. My Facebook profile, I have two. Because when I made the first one, I had only family there. And when I started to do YouTube, I didn't know that you had to make a whole page. I didn't know that you... I'll show them what that is. I didn't know that you had to make a whole page to let people follow the page. So I was following Auntie Fee when she was accepting everybody into the family. That's what she used to call it. And she could only add 5,000 people. And then she would have to delete some and then add more and rotate like that, right? So whoever was not interacting with her, she would delete. So I didn't know you had to have a whole page. So then when Facebook came through in 2018 and told me, can you make a page? That's when I made my Facebook page. And you could have as many followers as you want to have there, just like with your YouTube page, right? So I was shutting down my face. Well, the first profile, my family started to complain saying that too many random strangers are on my Facebook and then they have access to their stuff because they're my friends, yada yada. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut that. That Facebook is for me and me alone. Only me can see it. Only I can see it. I'll make a new one. I made the new one, and I was very, very fickle with who I added there because there's no reason for nobody to be there. I have a whole page, not my profile, right? So I have a lot of people on my page, and you're gonna tell me only 5 people peruse that song, 1 person thumbs up it. What? I think the 1 person is my sister friend Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. I was like, Diane say, I learned a lesson Jory is experiencing when I was about his age. That's the system. Unfortunately, America is an expert in nepotism. It's alive and thrive for real. And this is not like really even nepotism. This is favoritism because some of the people are not family. Nepotism mean they're family, right? But I'm just saying that we try not to do things like that. We here as a family unit, but we don't care anymore. So I'm gonna chop a lot of people off of my Facebook. I think I'm even gonna get rid of my dad off of my Facebook. Where the hell is he on my Facebook? He don't interact with me. It's gonna be a slaughter today. It's gonna be a bloodbath today over at Facebook. So it's like, bye. You not interact with me, and all you do is put bull crap in my feet. Bye. You a Trump supporter? Bye. What? That's what it will get. Wash my hand again.
Getting ready, guys. I'm getting ready to. I put the oil in and put the meat in so it could brown. It's pretty easy. It's not hard to cook. Nobody teach me. I teach myself how to cook, honestly.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because, you guys want to hear the story?
Yeah, give me the story why. Meanwhile, guys, I'm just going to activate my yeast by putting the yeast. Hold on. You going to put your hearing aids in, or you going to get whacked today? I'm going to put the yeast and the sugar in. I'm going to put the yeast and the sugar in to activate the yeast while he tells his story. Come on, tell the story. Why?
My feelings is hurt.
Oh my God, his feelings is so hurt.
Not finished.
For real. All right, you guys, I'm activating the yeast. I'm going to use all the sugar because I leave it as sugar, okay? Tell your story how you learn to cook, why you learn to cook. Boom.
Let me tell you what happened, people. You know how Caribbean family got a lot of kids, right? And the oldest one always take the burden. So the oldest one was my sister. So when you got the older sibling, the mother would say, well, you help me, you take care of the rest of the kids then. She act like the kids is for my sister. So my sister get married real young one.
16.
16. She wanted to get out of there. So she used to do all the cooking, all that kind of good stuff. And then when my sister get married and leave, my mother tell my sister to follow me. Well, you're going to have to take over. You have to do the cooking.
We all know who she is. She's the heifer that lied on me.
So I said to myself, well, maybe not going to be so bad. So the first time she cooked something, man, I tell you.
Hold your thought. And he told the story in front of her, okay? So nothing with the thought behind her back. Go ahead.
I tell you. The dinner don't have no kind of taste. I couldn't eat it. So from that day I decided, you know what?
What happened to the diarrhea?
Well, he give me diarrhea.
The diarrhea is made up, but he has to add that into the story.
And then back to his time, you got to go to outhouse. And when it rains, especially if the diarrhea hit you at night, you got to walk in the rain and puddle of water just to get there. So then, even at night the flies are out, like so when you go in there, for close your mouth like this and put your hand over your face, you know, most of you. But honestly,
Joe, did it really give you diarrhea, or did you make up that one?
just make
Oh, he make up the diarrhea part for real. He told his story in front of her face. We don't
But
care.
honestly, she couldn't cook. So I said, you know what? I gonna cook my own food.
She
Yeah.
still can't cook. There, I
After
said it.
that, I just used to watch what my mother used to do before. Used to give the ring to my older sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I started cooking my own food, and pretty soon I'm cooking for everybody. I even cooking for, we used to got some guy working on the road, some public work guys that work on the road. I used to cook for them and get my money and all that kind of stuff.
So you used to sell food?
Yeah.
You're the original bear pantry boo?
And that's the way I just learned on my own and do my own thing.
Oh my God. Let's see what Kathy say. Kathy say, that's the worst outhouse. Oh, let me tell you my outhouse story. So I wasn't raised with outhouse, thank you Jesus, right? But I went back to Belize for the first time in 2008 with Jada for my Aunt Grace's funeral, my mom's auntie. And I went to go visit Joe's older sister. Now they have full-fledged running stuff in their house. They've rebuilt it and everything. But back then they didn't. And so I'm walking through the house, right, and I see bedrooms and curtain the floor in the wind and kitchen and living room. I see all type of stuff, but I see no bathroom. And they kept offering me watermelon and water, all kind of stuff. That, especially watermelon, that stuff run through me right away. So, I mean, for peeing, okay? And so I'm like, I better not be drinking too much because, well, we have to go back. Joe, how far does she live from the city? 17 miles? 19 miles? 19 whole miles. That's a lot of miles in Belize, right? How am I going to hold my pee? So I went to Jada and whispered, look, watch how you drink. I don't think there's a bathroom. And Jada goes, no bathroom? What the hell? And so then finally I asked the girl before I needed to go. I said, one of Joe's niece, I said, where's the bathroom? And she walked me through the front door. I'm like, what bathroom they out the front door? To myself, right? She walked me to this outhouse and there was a commode back there with a toilet seat. It had a toilet seat. It's not just the board anymore. And the flies were like, they're talking to themselves. They swim in, they laugh, and they dive. They come back out. Then this, I say, hell no, I'm gonna cut this trip short. I said, oh my God. I'm glad I didn't have to have that experience growing up. They were singing. They were singing because when I went back to my mom and told her, my mom's friend called, I said, were they singing, Babs? I said, yes, they were. They were saying, you can ring my bell. And they dive into
When you live in the country, you get used to that, though. Anyway,
I don't think I could get used to going outside, especially when it rained.
I mean, after what?
It wasn't mosquito, it was the conchas.
It's the
house fly. They have all color. They have the blue one. Blue conchas, when that pitch on your food, it's done.
Well, I tell you,
It's done, it's spoiled.
After 45 years of living over here, I don't think I could go back and just live like that again.
I can't even bed in a cold water no more. Thank God my mom's house have a hot water heater. And Roger was strict when we were visiting because you have to turn on a light switch to turn on the water heater and you let it heat up for like 10 minutes and then you quickly shower and get out and you turn off the thingy. And all of us showered and they always turn off the stupid water heater before Jada took her shower because she went last. She always got the cold water. I said, girl, you have to get wise and go first, right? So we showered and we went all the way to, where we gone? Where we gone that time where your was it the Maya Ruin and stuff? Was it Placencia? So we spent the whole overnight. And on the way back, we racing to get back before Raja. We get by the zoo, we get a flat tire with Joe's nephews in Joe's nephew's truck. Raja is by Halover Bridge, which is closer to the city. And Raja's like, where are you guys at? He says, I'm at Halover Bridge. And there's a dead body reported down there. And yeah, so that's why he called in to tell us the news. He gonna get home before us. And Joshua don't remember if he turned off the damn switch. Remember that time, Jada?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
We clutched her and that's not even Raja's house, you know. That's my mother's house. And we clutched our invisible pearls and we got to the house and we ran into the garage to see if the switch was off and it was off. Obviously it was off when he got home because he checks it every time he leaves and every time he comes. I know he's in the bushes.
The fear of God.
I know you in the bushes, Uncle Raja. I know you is. He's only 6 years older than I am, but he can still beat my ass. Oh, look. It's ready. So we're going to put it in a bigger bowl. flour and flour and salt is in this one. Remember, we don't ever put the salt in with the yeast because the salt will retard the activation of the yeast. Remember that. The yeast eats sugar. You guys, I have to start doing my kombucha. They got me another kombucha bottle, and I still didn't buy the other bottle yet because I'm busy buying other stuff. I have to buy new sunglasses. I broke my sunglasses at the beach.
That sucks.
It sucks. Pour it all in.
Okay, guys, I finished browning my beef.
Jada, can we show your outfit? She's gonna go work with the queens today. I'm gonna move so you can see Joe right now.
What I'm gonna do, taking out the...
It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's Bridgerton themed.
What the hell is Bridgerton?
Like old like 18th century Edwardian.
Oh, so you gonna make that money today? I could probably sew that dress. If I could like cut around it. Your youngest auntie is only 2 years. Uncle Roger is the youngest uncle. I don't know about my papa people, but only my mom people. And he's 5 years older than my brother and 6 years older than I am. And in my mom's children, my youngest brother is 7 years older than Josh.
Okay, guys, I'm picking out the...
Raja, you up in the bushes, Raja. I know you up in the bushes. No, you hear the truth. We weren't sure we had turned off the switch.
Pigeon or a dove?
A dove?
Okay, guys, I'm going to saute the onion now. Let it in the gravy.
No. What kind of bird is that in the barrel?
That's a pigeon.
A pigeon?
Yeah.
It's a pretty skyrat.
Not a pigeon, a dove.
A dove.
See? I know my bird.
It's a dove, sorry.
There's a dove outside, guys. What color is Jada? Gray?
No, they always come.
My wife?
Hey,
There's a dove outside.
they always come every day.
Joe left water for them. Bessie say hi, Jay.
Sometimes we talk. Sometimes we let bird talk.
That's an old man that likes to feed birds.
He's not a cat lady, but he's a bird man.
We are listening. Some of the lizards out there talk together. They come
Oh, he got lizard out there too. Jada, I told them that I'm getting rid of everybody off of my Facebook. They can't freaking like the song. They could holler their ass.
They come and they crawl on my feet and they look at me and that's weak.
Joe got some big fat lizard out there. Once upon a time, he used to make slingshot to kill them. But now then they take over. You guys see how soft the dough is, right?
I don't kill things like that no more.
We're trying to gather the dry stuff, but don't add nothing else wet because see how sticky it is on my hand, right? Don't add no more water.
And guys, you can see what I did just now, right? I take out the beef. I already brown it, but see. And the gravy that was in there, I just saute the onion right now. See, I'm saute the onion and that. And then when that's finished, I can put it back in, and we can put some water in it and just let it cook.
I'm still having teeth issues. The top one doesn't hurt anymore. The one that has the, what do you call the thing, Joe? The crown? The one that the dentist tried to say, I think it's cracked. Yet you the 5 x-ray and you don't see no crack. But you want me to pay for an expensive x-ray to see some crack. So the one on the bottom that has a filling, that one is still super sensitive to air, to cold, to heat, to everything. But I can't go to that other dentist yet, I don't think, because then one just wastes up all the medical money by taking 5 x-rays. I think I might have to wait 6 months before I go back to the other dentist and tell him, take a look and see why this the hurt. Because if he has to redo the filling, then redo the filling. If he has to change the crown, change the crown. But my tooth is not cracking out. Pull out my good teeth. They're crazy.
I went to the dentist guys the other day and I got a tooth on the bottom here that I think it's a wisdom tooth or something like that. And another one is on top. So we come and tell me.
I don't think it's wisdom, but then I'll replace wisdom.
Right. They told me that, oh well, we could save the one on top. I don't see nothing dropping. He said, but it's dropping. I ain't seen no teeth dropping. He said, but you could plant the teeth in there for $4,000. I said, well, I fresh out the $4,000. If the insurance will cover it, you're welcome to do it.
And I think they put in for it too, but they probably turned it down. I think most dental people are a money grab. You guys see how soft and moist the dough is, right? Soft pretzels is what we're making while Joe making the beef. So this will be the carb if we want it to, but Joe probably gonna make rice. What's all this? What all this thing up here on my counter that look orange? You staying in the counter already with this Ricardo?
Maybe it's the Ricardo.
Oh God.
Maybe a little bit still. Huh?
You know, spill, you set down something wrong with this.
Like what? What?
Let me try to get that off, guys.
What?
Right there, wipe it.
I see that.
Right here. It's
Where?
more like a rainbow. See that?
Get that black. Get a piece of, get a.
It's going, but it's not completely gone. Oh! I wish the kitchen had stayed old. I would have had less stress.
That's why I don't cook in this kitchen no more, people. Because everything here is contained.
Tell
Oh, you touch here. Look here. Oh, I can't cook.
You take the $5 boo? So they keep sending a survey here to see how people in this house access their reproductive care. And I don't want the people to know my business. Not while Roe versus Wade is not enshrined in our Constitution. Then to friggin' nosing. So they keep sending money for us to do the survey, and we just keep pocketing the money. Because like I said, we're not going to be honest anymore this year. Let me wash my hands. Oh crap. I gotta go get my stuff ready. Hold on. I'm messing up. Okay?
Okay, guys. Here's how this sauté onion look like. Okay, now I'm gonna put my meat back in.
That's so bad.
I'm gonna put my meat back in.
This has to set aside for 1 hour.
And then put my water. Look. Stir it up and let it do its thing.
Little darling, stir it up. Oh, you don't got it too flat nowhere.
I'm gonna put some more water in it. Don't worry about it. You want it soft because you already did everything. You already browned the meat, sauteed the onion and the cilantro, and you put it in. So all you wanted to cook and make gravy and soft, so just put some water in there.
Joe, tell him what you told me about the onion the last time.
The onion is the trick to this whole thing.
Don't tell nobody. If they didn't watch the Bear Piper show, they won't know. Don't tell the Belize restaurants.
So when you start to cook, because the onion already sauteed, you start to let it go and come like a gravy. You make your own gravy along with the meat, and that's it. You just.
And the onion releases a lot of water. That's why when I do ground beef, I put everything in first, then I cut the fire on, and then the onion will leak all that
So what
water.
I'm going to do, let that do a thing. Okay. And I'm going to leave my wife alone.
You're going to go off camera? You could come and talk behind me.
In the camera, and I'm going to eat my mango.
With oil? Okay. I think I got it all just now, 27 now.
I'll be right back.
I use some
I'll be in and out.
some Clorox spray, and I got it. But this is what I do every night before I go to bed, even if I'm sick. I make haste.
You know what?
I make haste to clean my counter.
I should have leave the kitchen the same way it was before.
That's what I just said. You late.
So I don't have to. Every day I get up, they come and inspect. Do you drop a little bit here? Do you do? I said,
Oh, do not. Stop lying. I check at night before I go to bed, and I check especially my doors over there by the sink, because Jada will drop gravy, leak out. leaking. And if you get it right away, you could get it off. If not, you have to paint it off. Hi, Christine. So just like putting the thing in a time machine, as if in television, this is the one I just did, we have one ready for you. Because Barbara ain't messing around no more. So I'm gonna reneat this. Let me tell you, this has been there like a little bit over an hour. You okay with it? Your mango?
It's not bad, guys.
So
Sometimes I get some bad mangoes. This one's not bad.
I wanna ask you guys a question. Would you guys like to see me do croissant in one of these lives? Let me tell you how it would work. I would make the dough, probably before we end this live, I would make the dough and I would put the butter in the Ziploc bag and then I'll put it on the fridge. So then tomorrow when we come back on, we're gonna pick up where we left off, get the dough from the fridge, and then we're gonna turn them into the croissant. Because croissant takes overnight. So that's what I would do if you want to see me do that, okay? For right now, what are we doing? Pretzel. Soft pretzel. I don't know how to make the crunchy ones. Oh, I was going back to my teeth. Because I'm chewing more on this side when I chewed all my vegetables yesterday. My God, today my jaw was hurting last night, man. I had to put a warm thing there. Make some filled ones. I don't know what I would fill it with though. What would I fill it with? I see them fill it with chocolate, right? What would we fill it with? Make suggestions. Suggestions. Christine, hi Samantha. So I'm trying to get this to about, I think, about 1/4 inch thick. I'm just making it into a circle. Let's see if we do it this way if you see it better. Yeah, you guys can see it better this way. Christine and 27, watch this one, Lady Comenia. So far, he's trying to compliment in a crude way. All right, so see? So what we're going to do now is cut this into 16 pieces. I put up my blade in a foil so nobody get cut. Christine was not playing, child. Christine said, if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. So let's eyeball this. Try to go 16. That's 2. When they ask me why do I need to know math when they were little, I tell them because you need to cook. One reason why you need math, you need for cook. That's 4. Trying to go as even as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody in the district that can pull strings for me, and I'm not even gonna lie about it. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, so and so pull strings for me. I'm gonna call up my friend that's on the school board. I don't know that she can pull any strings in the district, but she might know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And then friggin' people. Can you still hear me? I don't know how to. Guys, I went all out of town. To my Aunt Lita was calling. I went all out of town. I don't know how to turn off in the iPhone when I'm live. If somebody knows how to do that, can you tell me how to do it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, I touched a whole bunch of things and I came back in. My Aunt Lita was calling. I don't know how to turn off the thing. When I turn off notifications, the phone still rings. So I have 16, okay guys? See how they look? So we're gonna make them into a ball first so we can roll them easier. Thank you, Simply Smarter. People are gonna have to start checking if I'm on live first, but my auntie don't know how to check that. If somebody did, oh well, I can't eat them. I'll call them back afterwards. If you put on DND, No, the call still come through. Is there a do not call feature? Okay, I'm gonna check on that. That's what I'm gonna YouTube when I'm done, Bessie. Do not call. The we're gonna try to make this long like a shoestring, okay? I'm gonna do the first one and then we're gonna roll all of them into balls. So you eat the whole mango not offer your wife none?
I give you one yesterday.
I got piece of one. Piece of one.
There's another one there.
So we trying to get it long, but this batch they in my way, that's so we're gonna make them into balls another while, okay? Get it long. Long, 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 long. How long? I don't know. Long. Oh, we have measurement here too. Look here. Why your girl don't know these things? Why does your girl not know these things? So I got this one about 19 inches long, thereabouts, right? Let's see how long we're supposed to get. Let's see if the book says it. The book says, oh, 24. The book says get it long as 24. Let's go longer. I understand what you meant, Bessie. Let me tell you about the lives. So apparently, when you guys are in here and you're watching, when I'm done, the live will have at least 400 views, right? Then it'll get up to 800 views, which is amazing for me, right? Because I don't get those kind of views. Tell me why. You guys see what I'm doing? It looks like a horseshoe, right? I have it like an upside down U. And then you plait it. You twist it again. And you can twist it again if you want to. And then you take the tips up there. And that's the shape of the pretzel. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside on a little bit of flour. And I'm going to quickly roll these into balls so we can get to this as fast as we can. All right? The only thing when I put on do not disturb is they tell me you want them to not disturb you for 1 hour or till the end of the day or until you turn it off. They give me 3 options. Yeah, so when it's done, it'll say, like the live that has 1,200 views, the one when I say I'm not going to eat your dog or cat, it'll say this video has received 94 views since it's been published. And then the 1,200 views that they claim the video have underneath the video, right, where you can see in the front, where you the viewer can see in the front, they call those interactions. They don't call them views. So I made 88 cents, 94 cents. I don't think I made over $1 for any of the lives that I've done all week. So honestly, guys, if that doesn't change, I don't know how much longer I'll do them. Because I don't do anything that doesn't benefit me money-wise. I'm too old to play games. Too old. Too old to play games. So we're making these into balls as quickly as we can. And I need to put some water on behind me because they have to boil first, just like the bagels. Okay? But I can't stop to put the stupid water on. I might have to ask Joe. Yeah, they I guess people who go live and get 78,000 views and 137,000 views, it's more beneficial for them. I don't know. They say church people will tell you that if you're supposed to be doing something, if that's your assignment, then God will make provision for it, right? So they like to say that to young preachers when the preacher wants to start their own church. They'll say, oh, if your church is not being provided for by God, you can't even pay the rent, you can't pay the light, then maybe you're not supposed to be doing it. Maybe God didn't call you to be a preacher, to preach at a church. Maybe he called you to just work under a preacher. They like to tell you that's to hold you down. So they say if it's your assignment, you're going to be provided for. So I question myself a lot, especially lately. Like, is this show my assignment? Am I supposed to be doing this because I don't feel like I've been provided for? No matter what I do, if I open another stream of income, It doesn't mean that my income increased. Because some other stream will close. So like the guy I was talking to yesterday said, I need like administration. I need people that can work behind the scenes and just let me be the personality on camera and not worry about all the crap that goes on behind the scenes and the SEO and the this and the that. Stuff that I don't know. And I said, well, all YouTubers need that. But we don't have that. For us to be able to have that, we would need donations. Like StreamYard, I tell you yesterday it's $35 a month. I don't even think it's really $35 a month. I think it's $35 a month if you pay for it by 12-month increment. I think it's probably more. It's probably going to be $42 a month for StreamYard. I can't afford that. I make $1. You crazy. Oh, that one never cut. The one big. Joe, can you do me a favor and put water in this pot so I could boil these things in it? Thank you, baby. I didn't cut one of them guys. I have to go cut this guy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
How much water?
For me to boil. For me to be able to boil. So more than that.
A little more? Look at it.
I think that looks good, babe. Thank you. Yeah, so it's like, am I really supposed to be doing this? Honest to God. And I always tell you, because I'm very petty. This one feels small. I'm very petty. If I stop doing YouTube, I will take all my videos down. All the Belize videos. I won't leave none of the Belize video up. I will not let one Belizean get blessed because of my videos. Just because of a handful of them that are hateful. I always say, right? I'll go through it. It's like 100. I have time to take down 100 video, make them unlisted. Put it in a playlist for only my family. I got time today. It's like, no, YouTube not make no money off of me. I mean, they make no money. You crazy. All in thieving people that Belize, those multi-millionaires with own media and stuff like that, download my video and put it on their platform. That's why I should start just cuss. They know me, they can't download it when they have bad words, right? I got time today, yeah. It's like they download my video, especially the ones that I made a half hour long, they're 22 minutes long because I made them to put commercials in there for my own self. Oh, that was perfect for them. Then download it and they put it on their TV channel 4 times a day. And people Belizean will tell me, why you go on so? Especially my own dad. Why you get mad about that? Why you go on? You should be lucky you're up on TV. I'm like, what the hell? I put in all this work. If this was America and Oprah did that to me, you know how many lawyers would line up to sue Oprah? To say you're using her stuff without permission and you are Oprah? You know what I mean? They would line up. I think I need to get my hand more moist. Come on, thing. You're giving me trouble. Bun meat bun. You're haunting me. Let me wash my hand. It's dry. Gotta move fast, guys. Fast. I'll turn it on in a second. It's better. Yeah. Yeah, so by that rule, it's like, am I really supposed to be doing this? Because this sure ain't benefiting me. I see a lot of cooks that quit. They started with me in the game. Yeah, we can't get to no damn 24. They started with me in the game and now they gone. Even One Pot Chef is gone. That guy was such a nice guy. He's in Australia. I remember I reached out to him one time. He had joined a network in YouTube. Back in the day, they used to like to get you into these networks and said they're going to push you out there in the algorithm and so on and so on and so on. And, so what to do, right? You could twist it 1 time, 2 times if you want, but I go 3. And that I reached out to that guy and I said, they've invited me to join their network. And I don't even know why, because I'm not even that big. Maybe I had 15,000 subscribers compared to him having 50,000 at the time, right? And he told me privately, he said, don't join it. I made a mistake of joining it. They sent for me to come to California and tape a few shows professionally in a studio and said they would promote me hard and stuff. And after that, they just left me to flail in the wind. And my contract with them is 2 years long. And they take 30% of my income. So YouTube is taking 30, YouTube take 45. 45% of what you make. And then on top of that, they come and take 30. And then they get the money first from YouTube. Tell them. Too salty, too little bit of salt. So on top of that, they get the money first from YouTube. And they take 60 days to pay him his paycheck instead of 30 like what YouTube does. That was so nice of him to tell me, and he goes, don't say it publicly. He's not with them anymore, so I could talk about it now. He's not even doing videos anymore. Don't say it publicly. But I just really want to quit. He didn't quit because of them, though. I think he got sick. You guys are seeing this, right? He got sick. And the food thing was dying off, just like what the mukbang industry is dying off, right? So, I don't see him no more, guys. Don't see David from One Pot Chef. Nico got sick. He got sick with vertigo. I suffer with vertigo. And he quit doing YouTube and he opened a restaurant after he got better. He lost a lot of weight because he had the vertigo. It's like, This is like for kids who like to play with Play-Doh. You could have a kid help you with this. I want to play with Play-Doh. Again. Ban meat ban. You're haunting me. Alright guys. 12 people in the chat. Do we have 12 likes? We have 11 likes. That's pretty good. And for my moderators that are in here, thank you for being in here with me. You guys know you don't have to stay the whole time. But I appreciate whatever time you give me. I haven't heard from Carla in a while. I gotta reach out. Gotta reach out to Carla. I think this is her busy planting season. I was able to talk with Michelle yesterday, that's in the chat from time to time. What a nice lady. Man, I meet some really, really cool people. Okay. 2, 3. Little bitty pretzel. I wonder if I put 2 together, if I could get a bigger one. What do you guys think? Let's try to see if I could put 2 together. Because I usually said do 16. Let's see if we could get a bigger one. Like the kind that you would get at the fair. Let's see how big we could get this one. It's harder to roll already. Yes. I spent all of last night before I went to bed editing Jada's music video. She sang the song at least, when she's lip syncing, she's actually singing the song but low, not full power. And she did it at least 6 times over at the ranch in different locations. So I picked one of the locations. She had on a dress that matched the wall that's inside Dean's grandma's farmhouse. It matched the wallpaper. It just happened to match. So I used that as my base video, and then I cut away to other locations when she's singing the song. So I had to like listen by ear, because there's no markers in the editing that tells you, okay, line it up here. You can see some spikes, but that's about it, right? So I had to listen keenly to different parts of the song so that I could go ahead and line it up So it's, her mouth is doing whatever the song is doing, right? So she's gonna sing it at least maybe once or twice more. Once she's gonna do it on the swing out here so we could get Cora in the thing. And she's gonna give me footage so that I can put Wednesday in there, even though Wednesday is gone. Get Wednesday in there somewhere. This one bigger, you think? And I have 2 people. I've invited 3 people, but I have 2 that said yes. And they need to sing 1 or 2 lines to the song. See how long I get it now, guys? I got it all the way to the 24. They are gonna do a couple lines. I think I'm gonna leave them bigger. We're not gonna get 16. I'm gonna leave them bigger. I like that size. Yeah, so they're gonna sing a couple lines to the song or lip sync, and then I'm gonna drop it into the video somewhere. Maybe they can do, if they're listening, maybe you guys can do the part that say, drama for your mama, drama for your mama. Maybe you guys can do that. And I'll drop you guys in there at the two choruses. I'm gonna text them when I'm done. I don't think they're in here. That's Dean's Doberman. Her name is Gaia. That's how Jada's getting her love now. Because Wednesday's gone, so it's between Cora and Gaia. That's how she's pouring her love into those dogs. They babysit Gaia every Thursday. Because of how Dean's schedule is. He needs help. Because Gaia goes to doggy daycare. Gaia goes to doggy. Maybe we should open that. You guys. Maybe we should open a doggy daycare. They go to doggy daycare. I like that big one. It looks good. And it's not popping as often. Okay, so today is Sunday. Remember that next Sunday, I'll be at Farron's thing. I gotta make sure Farron is gonna leave my name at the gate like he said. Because child, by the time we put in gas and have to buy food over there, I need a sitter for next May. What kind of dog do you have? I was gonna start making dog food and freeze it and sell it to Jada's friends. But ooh, child, that was turning to be a lot of work. I was like, I can't. I could barely cook for Wednesday and Cora. I'm glad I decided to go bigger. So the place is hot right now because Joe is cooking behind me. Barabbas? Diane, why you gonna name the dog after the thief in the Bible? She named the dog Barabbas. In the Rover app? Oh, you could be a sitter there? Okay, I didn't even know they had an app. A lazy chihuahua. Oh man, this one busted. Hold on. Merge it. Remember, you're working with dough. So you could always merge it back together if it busted, okay? I don't think Sarita knows I'm live. Sarita said, I didn't know you go live on the weekend. I said, look, this thing is new. I just started to go live last Sunday on a lark. So I was watching this other content creator that took out that restraining order against that crazy girl, right? She showed on live when she called the police. She didn't show the police, but they came. She made the report. They granted the restraining order 2 years till it expires. And she showed it because she's trying to serve her with it. And that girl went on her live this morning, the crazy one, and started to tell her viewers and call the girl by her government name and tell the viewers that she's a stalker. She's playing a dangerous game because that girl is not stalking her. And for her to tell her people that she's being stalked, that's very serious, because those people can go and harm that girl, the one that got the restraining order. So because she has not been officially served with the restraining order, that girl is gonna like have to fax it to the Honolulu PD or something so they can know. Everybody was telling her fax it to the apartment manager, fax it to YouTube, fax it to everybody. I'm like, who faxes anymore? I guess you have to email it to YouTube so they can know that there's a whole restraining order out, and this girl is telling people that the other one's a stalker. That will get some crazy to try to approach that girl somewhere and try to harm her. How do these narcs get away with this? I don't understand how these narcissists, they just kind of blew up from out of the ground like a demon, and they get away with everything, while we over here that's of our right mind and not mentally ill, we don't get away with nothing. I'm sick of hearing that, oh, they did that because they're mentally ill. I don't want to hear it. That's why I say crazy. I don't say mentally ill, then crazy. I'm going to be shy of a big one, but I'll merge two. I'll merge ones that's already made. Because he used to steal my ex-husband's socks and put them. Wednesday used to steal the socks too and lay on top of it. I think it makes them feel closer to the one that they love. She used to steal Joe's socks and Jada's socks, but not the rest of us. Oh, the earrings are from Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. She sent me some blue ones and these gold ones. They're little mini dragonfly. These are silver and gold. Barabbas the thief. Girl. Barabbas. Yes. Let me cut this water on. I didn't want to put this on too early. Oh, it didn't embarrass me today, guys. It came on. See? It works when it wants to work. Fridge is still doing the good. Thank you, Jesus. Bye, Christine, darling. Thanks for popping in and helping out. And thanks for that thing you sent for Jada yesterday. I sent it to her, okay? Well, I still haven't heard from the Jennifer Hudson show as to where I'm going to go and what time. All I know is that the 18th, I'm supposed to go there unless they cancel it. And I think that's very rude for them to take this long to tell where we're going to go. That's kind of rude. Have this one by itself. Maybe I'll just do it by itself and make another small one. No? Mm-hmm. I hear all kind of air coming out of the door. Yeah, today I have a chore. Everybody going off of my goddamn Facebook. These people just come and add you as a friend just to be freaking nosy in your life. And they're going to work hard to be nosy in my life because I don't put nothing on Facebook. Because Belize have a word in Creole when it says fast. F-A-S-S. And if you're not a fast person, that means you're nosy. The next word in Belize for nosy is interfering. You're very interfering. And so Belize people call Facebook fastbook. Because that's all people do. Is nosy. So they can find out people's business. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 small ones and 6 of the bigger ones, okay? So I gotta get an egg. Cause we need egg wash. Egg wash. Something smells spoiling there, but there's nothing in there. Joshua's milk smells milky. I put it in the freezer when we first bought the milk because the fridge wasn't working, right? And we went and bought the milk. This one. Let's try to get that egg white separated from the yolk. Now I'm going to save that for Jory in that bin when I'm done. Let's see if one will be enough. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Just a smidgen. We'll boil it first before we put the egg wash here. Hi Myrna. A cockapoo named Gandhi because he was non-violent. I love your names. They tried to get Trump at the golf course. What? Myrna, is this true? Myrna no can put no lie in here, no. Myrna. 27 Ave. Somebody go check to make sure this is true. Myrna play too much. Joe. Google for see if they try to get Trump. Myrna said they try to get Trump at the golf course. With a pow pow. Google and see. Myrna no come in and tell no lie, no. Are you kidding me? I tell you already that he own people and they try to do that, you know. They want him gone. They're sick of him and his foolishness because they want to win. And they know that with him they're going to lose. Let's see. Brother, you better not come in and tell no damn story. Why can't I Google? I can't use this damn phone and Joe got here. The bloody thing was closed too. Joe gone for the TV. Joe don't know how to Google nothing. Okay, he is safe following Pow Pow in his vicinity. They must have made that up. In the vicinity of the campaign. They make that up because they want to win. They make that up. Wash your hand again, you can't touch the damn phone. You guys, whenever I'm touching a phone, wash your hand. Because you don't know how, where all you touch and touch the phone, you know what I mean? We need baking soda. I'm not going to use my expensive baking soda for this though. This is for bake. I'm going to use this cheap thing right here. Well, not cheap, kind of club a girl, but you know what I mean. It's not aluminum free and all that stuff. It says it's fired near National Golf Club where he was golfing. Near to go. How near? How near? Because maybe he set that right up again. Because I still think he set up the last one. And people say, well, why would he do that? Because they told him that the things inside the Pow Pow was not going to be real. It was going to be blanks. We're going to do this, okay, but it's going to be blanks. Everybody going to be okay. I would never do that because not everybody going to be okay because of the fact that you could have a stampede. You know what I mean? So we're going to put baking soda in the water. Oh, look at that. Ooh. I love science. Let's put a big one in. Let's put 2 baby one in. If I could get it up off the thingy. Thanks for bringing us the news, Myrna. Let me get a stand. And I'm going to put it on the oven. I don't check it already for the oil. The oil skillet. It's 400 degrees. It's on the news, guys. It's on the news. I think he made that up. He didn't try to do anything for win. Thank you. Thank you, Bessie. He wasn't the target. It's like crazy people down there in Florida or probably take place that loves their pow pow. You know what I mean? So we're boiling it a minute or 2 on each side. Meanwhile, Joe's stuff hasn't run out of water yet, but I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm probably going to take down the other one I'm probably gonna take down the first one. Well, I only have 2 up, right? Because I came back to this one. Just brush it. Maybe that's why my auntie was calling. Guys, maybe that's why my auntie was calling. That because she called 2 times back to back. She never does that. She will call 1 time and wait for me to call her back. Maybe that's why she was calling to tell me, because she probably knows I didn't see it, why I didn't call her. And I told her the other day that they're going for him again. Because it's his own people. They want him gone. They want him, Vance, gone. But they're stuck with their fools. And remember to vote, because they could still win.
Let's see, guys. Let's see if it's soft.
Is it soft already there?
Okay. I think I did it more soft.
Let me taste. Can you salt the thing there too
No.
much? You're going to give me blood pressure like you. Which he don't got blood pressure no more, thank you God.
Like who?
Well, high blood pressure like you.
Come here. Okay, hand.
No. I get my own thing on my own spoon.
Yeah, these are soft. I need a little more salt.
Yeah. No more pepper, but more salt. The pepper is
See,
bad.
this is not too salty, like the regular salt.
Oh, somebody cussed me out the last time about that.
It's not, honestly.
When I told them that the sodium in that is less than the sodium in the other salt, oh, they rasped me off.
If the other salt, the amount I put in it before, that's it.
When they don't give me, make I read the sodium in that. Because I read it before I could read. These people are sickening. This one I come back and cut you off. Oh, yesterday I lost a subscriber in my live. It probably was the Christian that came for me when I said I talked to a whole prophet. I didn't talk to a card reader. I didn't talk to a palm reader. I talked to a whole prophet. Oh, you don't talk to that prophet that think that read? Okay. Everybody read the Bible for themselves and make up what they want to make up. You see how big they're swelling?
You want to taste it again? Boss?
No, I think you're right.
You think I got it?
You just need it a little bit more.
Okay.
Just a tad. I want it a loose way.
I want it a little bit softer, so. I mean it's soft, but
It has to go soft because your wife can't eat.
watch out the gravy, guys. Look, see? See?
I'll bring the thing over there too in a while, the phone. Just give me a second to finish bile.
That's all right. I'll put some more water when you finish.
Okay, then we'll show it then.
We'll finish, I'll show you the problem.
Remember when we did the bagel for a video, we put pancake syrup for the cinnamon bagels, cinnamon raisin bagel, and then we put, I think, salt for the plain bagels. Well, this is baking soda. That way you put. They're already talking about it on the news. Thank you, Simply Smarter. Yeah, it's one of the one people. Every minute they want to try blame we. JD Vance, they already holler about, oh, dang, then try it. And then who? Who's then? We don't go with that kind of violence. Then we need like own gun. I'm talking us Democrats. If you're not a Democrat, that's okay too. It's not all Republicans that are violent either, but the MAGA ones are. That's what I'm telling you, that girl, that YouTuber is messing around and she's going to find out. Police are not going to, she don't arrest her because you are telling people this girl is stalking you and that she make up a fake, what you call the thing? Order of protection, when the thing is not fake. The thing was signed, sealed, and delivered by a whole judge. You think that girl going to make up things with a fake judge on YouTube and get for herself in trouble? And people are just listening to her and believing her. Oh, I can't stand stupid people, you know. If you're stupid enough to believe them people's lies, then you can't be in my inner circle. All right, we're putting them on parchment. This is the one that's trying to come apart. Move it out. Let's get this one over here out the way. You must have said, oh, no, catch my ear this time. Don't catch my ear this time, okay? I can't afford to have it hurt again. Maybe that's why Lita, she called me, I have to call she back. I don't think I have her number in a Joe phone. Bother with she right now. Joe, babes, can you do me a favor? Can you get me that Bali salt? Where did I back?
What?
That Bali.
What?
That big box of salt that my dad gave us, that big clunky salt. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, right? We still have that?
I think it's on the top shelf in the back. I'll look from here and see. Open the left. Right there. Right there, right there, right there. Thank you, baby. This is, who this Bali? Jamie Oliver. My dad gave me the salt from a tree line near where the person was golfing. See, I bet you they killed somebody else again. Because they killed Ali Bali for nothing the other day. Because they were all in on it. See how coarse the salt is? I don't want to put my Celtic salt because it's only a few granules of that you need daily. Putting these big kosher salt on top. Okay, where's the other one? Over here. It's at 340. We need for it to get up to 400. And these are gonna bake not too long. I gotta check to see how long. Probably 20 minutes at the most. And then they'll be ready, guys. You guys didn't even have to wait long because I already had the dough make off. I started for early. It says bake for 20 minutes. Oh, by the way, remember the candles that I have to do the review on? Why did not send me the fishing wire? Okay, let me turn the camera. Not gonna show you Joe thing yet, kind of ready yet. Huh? When you cook, it's a chore. Yeah, we want him safe. I keep telling you that, and I'm not even faking it. We want him safe because he has to continue his run. Because we have stand a good chance of beating him. We don't want to switch it out to nobody else. So Joe meet the car. So when it hit 400, we're going to jam them in there, one on the top, one on the bottom, because the trays are too big to go side by side in the oven. And they'll go for 20 minutes, and I'll show you them in a second, okay? Well, in 20 minutes, I'll show them to you. So did I miss anything? Did you guys say you wanted me to show you how to make the croissants? I know 27 I'll say fill them with something, right? So maybe that's a yes from him. Fill them with something. Trying to get that to go good, guys. You know, if my mom were alive and see all these things that I sew, a good part of her would be proud, but another part of her would actually lash me. She would say, when I was there, you didn't want me to teach you. Like if she were to come back, right? You want me to teach you nothing. I didn't like no damn sewing. I still really don't like sewing, you know. I still really don't like sewing. What I like is having new clothes that fits and look good. But isn't that what marketing is? Everybody who does marketing says that people don't buy a drill because they want to own a drill. People buy a drill because they want to make a hole. That's why they buy a drill. They want to make a hole. It's not because they want to own a drill. So it's the same thing. I sew because I want to have good clothes that fit me. I don't really like sewing. Let me, I want to show you guys something that happened. Okay, what is camera on? So, I bought this camera probably back in 2020 or 2021, I think. This is the Sony ZV-1 that all YouTubers use when they vlog, right? So, in the middle of the pandemic, we tried to pull out one of the memory and it shredded those little things and messed up the inside of the camera. I took it to a guy in Rancho, Ontario, and he charged me a set amount of money to even diagnose it, but that money would be in the cost of fixing it. So you're going to be out the money if you don't let him fix it, right? So then he called and told me that he see what wrong and he could fix it for X number of dollars. And it was high, but it was like, okay, I want to say like, let's say it was like $150, $180. I'm like, damn, but I need the camera. So he had it for a while, you know, a good 10 days. And then he called me back and he said, whatever is inside, my guy finally got to it. Whatever is inside I can't fix. We're going to have to buy the whole inside from the company and pop a hole inside in for the battery and the memory. I said, how much is that going to come to? Oh, that's not going to come to much more than what I tell you. Never said no figure. When the man called me back, he wanted $400 for the repair of this camera. Okay? Back in 2021, 2022. I tell him, keep it. You could keep it. I'll pay you your diagnostic fee and I'll be out that money, that $80 or whatever. But don't fix nothing. Just put the camera back together. I'll bring it home and I'll probably sell it as is or something. Make $100 off of it or something. And so he waited a few hours and he called me back and he's like, I don't want to do that because you're going to talk about me on your show and say that I ripped you off because yada yada, yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, how you know? So he charged me a lesser price to fix it. So if instead of $400, it came to like maybe, God, I wish I could remember, but I want to say $300, which is less than the $400, but still bad, right? So by then I went to Walmart.com and I bought another one, same camera, Sony ZV-1. It just has two different mics, okay? One has a shotgun, one has just a regular little mic. So I've been using this as my priority because even though they're the same Sony ZV-1, because they made this one later, this one was made maybe in 2020 or 2021, this one was maybe in 2022, right? Because they made it later, they put some new firmware and stuff in it that this operates way better. It's faster, it's more clear, it operates quickly, like when you show something like that, whoop, 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 the focus, yada yada. So this is a way better camera. But I still use this to stream, right? You don't need to have this in there if you're going to stream. I still use it to stream live when I'm doing my Mac. And I lend it to Jada to go do her music video at the ranch. So she didn't have no reason to take out the memory, so I'm not blaming Jada or Josh for anything, okay? So I took out the memory and I pulled off all the footage and I'm editing the video, right? Tell me why when I try to put the memory back in, look. So you put it in and you're supposed to push and then you're going to hear a click click because there's an eject thing that receives it and ejects it. It can't go past that. I mean, sure, I could jam it in there and maybe broke something again in there, right? No memory work. It's not just this. I can't say, oh, maybe this one's coming apart. Maybe this little lock thing here is messing it up. Yada, yada. No memory will work. So it's the camera, not the memory. So I cried a little bit last night, I'll be honest with you. Because I'm like, this is why I tell you, am I supposed to be doing this? You know, a whole camera gone. I buy it for like $600. I fixed it for $320. That's $900 and something for this camera if you think about it. And you could go buy a new one right now for $5 change. I would never fix this again. This is just going to have to sit there like a dumbbell and let me stream live with it. That's all I can do is stream live with it. I can't do nothing. If I can't get the memory in there, what can I do? Thank God this one works. And see, when you press on it, listen. Hear that click click? When you go in, hear that click click? It's that click. Jada has a thing where you could check in your ear to see if there's wax in it and clean out the wax. We're gonna go in there with a light and see what's happening.
It's coming, man. Almost there. The next 3 minutes or so we can turn it off.
I was grateful that at least I was able to get out the film, the memory, so that I can do Jada's music video, because for her to sing that song 6 times over and over again until she's almost hoarse, for me to get all that footage. Maybe he can figure out. Yeah, Joshua will go in there with that light that you look in your ear with. I sewed through my pinky with, oh my God. This Myrna, you the drama. So, let me see this dough. Let's see how this dough to come. This one's ready. This one is ready, guys. He's making stew beef, but he cut the pieces very small for 2 reasons. One, he wanted it to be done quick because the house is getting hot, and we want it to be done while we're on camera. And 2, I'm having trouble chewing on this side still because that tooth on the bottom that has the filling is still so sensitive to touch, to acid, to cold, to heat, to air, to everything. And the man on top about that the top teeth, they get trouble. Listen to the dough going quick. So like these pretzels, they'll go bad quick because they have very little sugar. So if I want to keep them, I'm gonna have to put them on the fridge and then we reheat them. But I'll probably give them away. I'll probably go across the street and get a neighbor this batch right here. Okay, so we're gonna cut this in 8 because we don't want any baby one. We want them big ones. 4. If that thing is true and that man not the in it, I wonder if he's like worried, like, God damn, they really trying to take me out? They really trying to take me out? Who this one this time?
I can't trust Trump, maybe he'd say that.
Sometimes you can't trust Trump, you can't trust Trump no day.
Okay.
And the church people then will say Trump is sent by God, you can't trust them either.
Okay.
That show that they don't have critical thinking. I've gone to the point that I don't like church people.
When you really could show this you.
The minute they start to talk to me, I start to like spasm. Oh, let me show that. Hold on, guys. Let me show that.
You see?
See all the gravy? Then you can put that over some white rice. That girl in Hawaii need to learn how to make this and stop giving people then a dry ass chicken with dry white rice and dry broccoli. More like no commands. For real. For real. They don't have critical thinking. It's like, what? But that's the church did. I told a friend of mine. I said, you see how many people they act? These church people? They act that way because they let the preacher think for them. I remember going to that church and there's this one lady that I really had liked this lady.
Church people.
I didn't like her husband. Her husband didn't like me because I would always speak for Joe. But Joe is the one that set me up to do that. Joe said, look, if that man come approach me, boy, any kind of auxiliary or whatever he want me join, just step in and tell him no. Joe set me up to say what he wanted to say. So the wife was nice, But the wife had finally gone and gotten a job because she was a housewife all her life. She was excited for her new job. She came back to report that she encountered a lesbian on the job. I guess the lady looked a type of way for her to know this because nobody really did tell you their business like that. And she said she knows now why God put her on that job. Because she's supposed to talk to that person and introduce them to God so they could come out of that lifestyle. And I remember the preacher tell her, when you're on them people's job, you're on those people's job to do what they're paying you to do. You're not there to witness to nobody to try to convince them to change. They're not paying you for that. You do that witnessing elsewhere. I said, at least he tell us something smart. Who the hell do you think you are to tell anybody about their lifestyle and everybody believing in your God? Leave people alone. That's why America has the freedom for you to choose if you want to go in a certain religion or not. That's what I like about America the most. You don't have to choose no religion. He would add potatoes from time to time, but he would never add carrots. And that's only because carrots tend to put off a sweetness on the meat. And it's not something that we would like. We like the meat to be spicy and not sweet. I see people even put carrots in at the escabeche. I'm like, what the hell is this? What fresh? I don't like eat from other Belizeans, you know. Because they don't want fool with the food. I'm like, who the hell tell you carrots going at this though? Then they want to come back and tell you to do it wrong too. I'm just going to make a few of them, 8 of them big one. He's a real Noah man, sitting in his Noah land. Like, I tell you, I stopped going to church Christmas Day 2016 because the preacher started to tout about how Trump was sent by God and how Obama is the devil. And I said, what? Obama's not a saint either. Nobody is. And I don't look to no president for fix everything. We have to try to fix within ourselves. But at least give you a fighting chance. Level the playing field. I'm making pretzels. Soft pretzels, Judy. Some is already baking. I have 2 sets of dough because I tried to do that thing, the magic of TV, where I made the dough, but then I already had the dough made from an hour before I started the live. Do not call me. Jesus H. Christ. Got to put the Hector in Jesus' name. Oh, God. Let's see how we could get out of this again. You guys can hear me? Effie. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, crap. I'm trying. Is Effie talking? Tell her I already know, but I'm in a live, and so I can't talk right now. But I already know. You can hear me, Kathy? I gotta try to undo this. Ooh, cold foot. You made cold foot yesterday? Okay, let's see how we could get out of this. Close it. All right, we're back. So the easy way to do is to swipe it close and then open it right back up. Everybody is trying to call to tell me about rump. You see how important I am? And Joe having his hearing aid, so I'm over there calling. I'm over there calling Effie. I want to know why I can't hear sheep on Joe's phone. Can't wait to see what the card readers then got to say. Ooh, I can't wait to see what my card readers got to say about this one. I'm telling you, if you don't want to look at a card reader, look at this guy named Cash Peters. He said he's not a psychic. I don't know how he's sitting pictures when he's saying. He's probably autistic or have Asperger or something. You guys, we didn't set no timer on this thing. Jesus. How long you think it's been going in there? We didn't set a timer on the bake. Joe like cold foot soup Africano. Joe likes cold foot soup. Joshua used to like it too, but he says he doesn't really care for it anymore. He doesn't hate it, but he doesn't care for it anymore. The rest of the kids don't like it, and I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it, and I don't like the way it makes your lips sticky. That's that kind of stew that stick to your back, though. Sticky, 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 sticky. Come on. Don't fall apart on me. You guys, we're not going to wait to see these ones bake, okay? Because you're going to know when those ones are done, what it's all about. Joe beef done already. I love sere. Yeah, I like sere too. That's the one with the fish and the coconut milk. Oh, Lord, especially if you could get the coconut milk from scratch. Like when Joe broke the coconut and do it. That is amazing. Oh, I got dragged for my coconut oil too. The video has a bajillion views because I made it years ago. And some people, some white people call themselves to drag me because I said that it was not organic. What word did I use? Unpasteurized, maybe? It was some word that I used to describe it. And they're like, no, it's not. Because you cooked it and it got hot. You killed all the thing. I'm like, you think they don't cook it in at the factory? My dad went to go see how coconut oil was made in the factory, and those hoses that oil go through heat up so hot, man, and make that thing cook to extract the oil from the copra. I mean, what the hell they think they know? You know? They trouble me sometimes. Honestly, people who don't know that type of stuff trouble me sometimes because I would never say something that I didn't know. And my dad said, tell them, girl. Tell them. You mailed it. Oh, shoot. The thing pop on. Don't tell me. You don't like cold foot soup. You put tripe in it. Africano. You put tripas in it. These young picnic nowadays, they like tripas because they make it into taco. Mexicans make tripas into taco. So these younger kids like tripas. Me not like that at all. That smell like dog food. When I was a kid, they used to buy tripe and cook it for the dogs. Not for the adults, not for the humans. For the dogs. Stacey, did I already say hi to you, babe? I got one more for roll off after this, and then we're going to check on this one because nobody told me to set a timer. We're busy with these people and all the interruptions. Myrna, thanks for checking first to make sure I'm on live before you called in. It's like my auntie don't know how to check though, and that's just show you my family don't watch my show. I was watching a content creator the other day, so I can't even get my own family to watch my show, and I'm like, yeah, and the ones that watch, they watch from the bushes. They won't even give you a comment so you could get into the algorithm. Gotta put this thing to boil again. Oh, it did not fail me again. Okay. I'm coming up a bed of roses over here with this thing. Even me, Lord. Even me. A little bit too sticky. Carrots and lamb. Okay, you put lamb. I don't think Joe likes lamb. I think Joe said lamb tastes too sweet. I don't eat none of those weird type of meat like that. But I did eat that alligator because Troy spent a lot of money on that alligator and I wasn't going to insult him at all. The alligator tastes like turkey. Come on, thing, stop breaking. The alligator tastes like turkey. I only did that one too. Stretch them bigger. We're gonna check on that one right now because we didn't time it. Come on, relax, relax, relax. You know, here come on and talk and make a big deal. See, they try to take me out again. It's your own people. They don't want you to run. They want you to step down like how Joe Biden stepped down. Remember, they made a big to-do. Step down, Joe. Even though Joe was still doing the job. Step down, Joe. Okay, those are looking good. Africa, I love carrots. My grandma would always add. My mom would get so upset. I like carrots too, but I don't like it like cooked in too many things. But I like to eat it raw. Yeah, Joe said he doesn't like lamb. He said he tastes lamb before. I don't think I've tasted lamb before, but I think in Belize when I was growing up, they probably tricked us, and they gave us what do you call the thing? Hikiti, which is a turtle, and probably give nut, which is the capybara. If it's not exactly the capybara, it's something similar to it. Rat. That's rat. That's from the rodent family. I don't think I ate any of it, but I think they might have slipped it to us when we were like real little and we couldn't understand. I'm not going to put any more of the baking soda because I think that was enough that we had in it. Let's see if these are ready. So I want to get it hotter. Let's see if we have to shift this. This shifting. Where's my thingy? That wasn't smart of Barbara. She don't got her thingy. Ah. You see them, guys? No more going to the fair to buy pretzels. Come on, stand up, stand up. Stand up for you, right? Okay. Give me a moment. That's the one I wanted to follow up on. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes. And I need you more tonight. I used to be able to play that on the piano. That's my thumbnail. You guys see it, right? Let me try to get this out of the way because I have the one to boil too long. Oh, remember yesterday when I killed that fly and fell into the toaster? When I was done, I was looking in the toaster to find the fly and I couldn't find it. It fell right through. It fell right through the toaster thingy. Thank you, Kathy. We're going to taste one in a second. Okay, this one done. My neighbor gonna look out today. They're not gonna expect this. I'll wrap it in some what do you call the thing? Some parchment. We got some pretzels for you. They look so good, right? They came out good. You guys can do it too. You saw what I did. And I have the recipe in my book, the one that I'm selling on Amazon, the bread book you need, K-N-E-A-D. Man, I still have to go edit that cake book. I better get to it though, because we're already in August. And I wanted it to be out for the holiday season. I'm gonna have to get to it, guys. I'm gonna have to get out of my own damn head. I've been in my own head for days right now, dealing with some stuff. Because I have too many. Remember the first batch I'm baking? I have too many. I have at least 16 or 20 of them. That's too much. You know what I mean, Myrna? We have too much. And my neighbors across the street are really cool people and they would thoroughly enjoy it. They don't even mind if I make a loaf of bread. And then I cut some for myself and give them the rest. They don't even mind. But I don't do that. Jada do that to her friends. And they're grateful. Like, we don't care if your mom ate half of the baguette already. We're glad to have the rest. We don't care. I'm separating the egg, guys. Got another milk. Little smidgen of water. Because I need it for the egg wash. Remind me that as I'm done, I gotta call back my auntie. The minute I'm done. Only one more? Only one more to boil. And I don't know why you boil them, but when you boil them, they get stiffer. I think back in the olden days, it had something to do with cleansing. Cleansing the bread. Let me get this, it might still be hot. I used to be able to play that song on the piano. Total Eclipse of the Heart. I used to be able to play Chariots of Fire real good. To the point that I got a scholarship from playing Chariots of Fire. And we're in the boy salt. Jamie Oliver. I keep calling him Rocco the Spirito. It's Jamie Oliver salt, guys. Oh, that's too much on one. Lord have mercy. Gotta try to get that one off. I want to kill the people across the street. Okay. Let's flip this bad boy. One last one. And I need to get this in the oven. This one's done. Put him in. I'll get the other one going first before I set the timer. Turn that off. Gotta stay organized, guys. All right. Put that in there. Don't waste that expensive salt. My dad was the one that bought me that salt years ago. Okay, where's the tongs? Tong, 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 tong. Okay, right here. I'm gonna get these off of the tray. Let me show you guys another one. How gorgeous and brown that is. You still play? Yes, Kathy's sharing food is the best. It is. And I only talk to that one neighbor. I say hi and bye to other neighbors. And there's another one that's next door to her that I'll call when there's things happening on the street. Because she no play for call the police. She'll call the police. She's a police lady. She used to work at Costco. And I remember one time she saw me in Costco and she goes, "Hi neighbor." And I said, neighbor. I said, from my shop, because you know we had the shop. I put the timer now this time, guys. She goes, no, from your house. I don't know about any shop. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, I live right across the street from you. Now what we do with this is fry it. I eat it with the bagel, right? I live right across the street from you. I'm like, really? How long have you lived there now? And then she says, I just came back from vacation and I just came back to work. And I go, oh, where did you go on your vacation? Who could tell me where this lady gone on her vacation? One guess. One guess. Tell me where this lady gone on her vacation. No, I don't know how to play anything again, Judy. I did take a few lessons, well, a one-day lesson at the local college years ago, and they let you play on some paper-looking keyboard. And after about 15 or 20 minutes, it was coming back to my fingers, though. So I know if I practice, I can get it again. I took years and years and years of lessons. But again, like with everything I do, I always feel like I'm just mediocre at it. I feel like I'm mediocre at piano. I feel like I'm mediocre at singing. I'm mediocre at cooking. And it's not me just trying to denigrate myself. I just feel like, I feel like a fraud sometimes. Yes, Bessie, you got it. That's where the lady gone. She has a Mexican, well, I guess he's Americanized or he was born here, but he's very unfriendly. She's super friendly. She's the one, remember we prayed for her because something weird had happened to her to where she needed to be on a pee bag. I think they still call it, do they call that an ileostomy bag versus a colostomy? Can you guys correct me, the medical people in the thing? She was on a pee bag because her kidneys, well, one of her kidneys just started to fail. And she didn't have diabetes. She had no real reason why it was failing. And then they did a lot of tests over months. It didn't happen right away. And they found out that one of her arteries just kind of moved out of place and wrapped around one of her kidneys and was cutting the kidney in half. Oh my God. They had to do surgery and they unwinded, you know, like a Christmas tree wire. They took it off of the kidney and she's healthy. Remember, we prayed for her. We prayed for her in here because she didn't mind that I told you guys. She's good now though. She's super friendly, super sweet. I like her. My kids call her Costco. They don't call her by their name and they go, Costco's calling you, Mom. You think there are many gifts, Judy? I think because I kind of have a perfectionist type of personality, I think if I'm not perfect at it, I don't think I'm good at it. You know what I mean? So, but I used to play the piano. It didn't come naturally to me. I'll be honest with you. Playing the piano did not come naturally to me. I had to practice hard to get to where I was, to the level that I was. And since Belize, I was taking piano lessons. But singing, the minute I got into singing, that came natural. That just flew like water. And I remember there was an older lady. If I was 17, that lady was 34. So she was double my age. She was taking lessons from the same teacher that I was taking, because I got a scholarship at first. I went to the Eubanks Conservatory of Music and Arts. Look it up. It's in LA. They moved it off of Crenshaw to somewhere else now. That lady, Rachel Eubanks, was the one that owned it. Oh my God, she was a trip. That another lady gave me the scholarship because she was dying. She had cancer. She didn't have long to live. And she says, I'm going to pay every month for 3 classes for all these different students, not just me. It wasn't me alone. And when I die, the money's going to go to my kids. They're going to fight over it, whatever. And they're not going to, the scholarships will end. I prayed for that lady so hard. She lived 1 year. And after the 1 year, I branched off from the conservatory for voice only. I still went there for piano, but I branched off from the conservatory for voice and I went to the teacher's house. And he was one of these like Broadway guys, you know, kind of like a, the one that played the piano, the gay guy, Liberace. He kind of looked like Liberace. And he, I think if they were paying that lady $20 an hour for me to take lessons there with the scholarship, this guy was going to charge $15, but because he knew that my dad was struggling, because my dad had just gotten a job at the phone company, he said, I'll give you guys for 10 an hour, but you have to come at least 4 times a week, so $40 a month. So my dad paid the $40 a month, and I would go, and there would be, because he was just building up his clientele, poaching from the conservatory. I would go sometimes for my hour, and then after that hour, somebody would cancel on him. And he could just chill, you know, pick his fingernails, eat an apple, watch TV. But he would say, hey, you want that extra hour for free? If I told a man no, my mom would have beat me over my head with a fly brush. You remember the fly brushes? For the Caribbean people, you guys know what fly brush is, right? The fly brush is that wooden handle thing with all those bristles, soft bristles. And you're supposed to brush the flies off of the horse with it. Well, I don't know why they had one in the house, because we never had no horse. But my auntie used to say, beat you with the handle, but she never did. She never did beat us. We were bad little kids. She never beat us. My mom's aunt. I always say my mom's aunt because in Belize we say grandaunt. My mom's aunt is my grandaunt. And then my mom's, you know, above that grandaunt is my great grandaunt. That's what we say in Belize. Over here in America, everybody is great aunt. After your aunt right here, you know, your mom's sister, the next one above, they say great aunt, great aunt, great aunt. They never differentiate if it's great, 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 great grand, you know, or whatever. So my grand aunt, this is my grand aunt. She never beat us, but she always threatened us with the fly brush, right? So my mom would have beat me with a fly brush handle if I told that man no, and he was making me work out my diaphragm, teaching me the right way. And I'd be sick to the point of wanting to throw up, but my behind said yes. And I stayed that extra hour and learned, got to the bus bench, threw up over there, catch the bus and go home. I mean, that didn't happen all the time, but it would happen kind of frequent enough when he was building his clientele. And I remember he was going to have a recital, and I told him that I wanted to sing like Dina, the girl. I have a booklet. I still have to find, Myrna, I still have to find that Linda Evans picture to show you the autograph picture. Because Myrna told us the other day in another chat at my other channel that her mom, her bio mom, used to work for Linda Evans and cooked for her. And Linda Evans loved Belizean food. I'm like, Myrna, you the lie. Because I know who worked for Linda Evans, my mom's friend Nena. And it wasn't your mom, right? Well, I guess Nena worked for Linda Evans after Myrna's mom. And so Linda Evans, I think, loved Belizean food. So, but I have an autograph picture that I begged Nina to get from Linda Evans for me, 8x10. I have it somewhere, I'll find it. But I have that little book with that lady Dina. She was so pretty. Curly hair, pretty blue eyes, just a really beautiful lady. And I wanted to sing like her because she sang raspy, like Janis Joplin, you know. I was like, oh, I want to sing like her so bad. I want to sing like Millie Jackson, you know. And my teacher looked at me and go, girl, what is wrong with you? Why you want to sing like that? Then people can't sing. I can only do what I can do for her. You have a natural God-given gift. Where when you open your mouth, oh my God. He wanted to beat me. We use grandaunt in my, see? You have the same culture like us, Bessie. I recorded a few songs that I have somewhere on a cassette. I'm sure I could put it into the thing and play it. But it's cool. Yeah. Oh, we're going to taste one of the things before you get too stiff. Because I get stiff, you know. So let's taste this one. I'm going to be so careful with my jaw. See? It's cooked nice on the inside. Lightly salted on top. Not too salty on the inside. Put some Velveeta cheese that I can eat. I'll eat that with the meat and gravy. We use grandaunt in my family. Our family midwife was a grandaunt. Let me get some of Joe meat. My mom's, my grandaunt Eileen, she was like the little doctor in the house, man. She could remedy anything. Don't act like y'all don't know. Why can't gravy be a beverage? Can someone tell me why? Meat still hot. Ooh. Let me wait before that meat start some sensitivity on this side of my mouth. Mm-hmm. I think I don't know that I'm gonna do the one because we already been here 2 hours. Maybe tomorrow whatever we're cooking will be something short, and then I'll make the dough and the butter for the croissant, and we'll do the croissant Tuesday. How that sound? Wednesday, I don't know if I'm gonna be here because I don't know what time I have to go to Jennifer Hudson, if I'm still going. But if I go later, let's say it's like 4 o'clock in the evening, I have to go, I'll do the live. That's what we'll do tomorrow, okay guys? Tomorrow we'll do something quick and short, and then I'll make the dough for the croissant. I'll show you how to make the slab of butter. We'll put that all on the fridge with whatever, with whatever quick show we're doing. And then the next day when I come back, we're gonna take that dough out and put the butter and show you how to fold it, roll it, flip it, reverse it, how you get your layers, and how you make your croissant. We'll do that, okay? Myrna said, thanks for eating it, Barbara. Myrna, thanks for bringing us the news. I have to go back and call my auntie because she gonna cuss me out. Sounds good? Thank you, Samantha. Thank you guys for understanding. And my little jacket, it's probably gonna be in another video that I'm gonna take down. But that little jacket fit me nice. That's the 3X. It's polyester with spandex. I feel like maybe the 2X would absolutely fit too. But that 3X fits so good, I think I'd be afraid to buy that 2X. Because it button nice and everything, the button will pop open and all that, This one has 9 more minutes to go, guys. It's still white. Okay. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for listening to my wild stories. All right. Keep us in prayer, especially Jory and his little family unit. Jory almost got hit by that car. He's looking for a job. He's getting frustrated. He's going to start cussing people out like a Karen pretty soon. Like, we know what he wants because I talk to people behind the scenes and they tell me what's going on, and this is not fair. When is it going to be my turn? I was going to tell you guys a quick story about when Jada used to try to go sing at Sam Ash. That was a music store that sold instruments and stuff, and they had a thing where they would have karaoke on a certain night of the week, and the young people would go there to show off their skills, right? So it's not really, well, it wasn't karaoke. You could sing with pre-prepared music, but it's mostly musicians go and they perform. And so, open mic night, I think they called it. So we went down there to find out what the rules were, and they said you just have to get on the roster before 6 o'clock, so anytime before 5:30, get on the roster and we'll put you up to sing, right, or to perform. So we got there 5:15, because if they say 5:30, we're going to get there 5:15. And they said, oh, it's booked, guys. Nobody else can go on. We only have a certain set of time to do it. We give everybody 5 minutes, yada, 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 do the math. We're like, okay, we went back home, right? Disappointed, but not mad. So then we went back the next week again. Let's say it was on a Wednesday or whatever they did it. And we got there 5 o'clock this time, not 5:15. And so, because the thing goes on at 6. And they're like, oh, guys, it's booked, yada, yada. I'm like, what the actual F is going on here, right? So went back home, again, disappointed, but not pissed off, right? Because it's like, okay, they don't have to put us on. So they said, come, you have to come earlier because people are coming earlier. So we get over there the next time, 4 o'clock. This thing don't start till 6. That's me and Joe going over there early before Jada and Damien came, because they would have to bring the equipment. Damien would play the guitar and Jada would sing. We get over there 4 o'clock and they said the thing book. I said, okay, this doesn't matter us now. What is going on? I went off. And they're like, well, this is what the young man told me. You could call me, like at noon on Wednesdays, and I'll put your daughter's name on it. Because that's what people are doing. That's why it's booked when you get here. That thing made my head explode. I'm like, I will do no such thing. You have to be fair with what you're doing. And if it's first come, first serve, and we get in here first, we needed to be served first. How the hell are they going to make another set of rules that people go call in at noon and don't tell nobody those rules? I don't like things like that. So I say I'd rather my picnic than not sing here, because you guys are bull crap. Only one time they get on and sing. They did some Rihanna song, that Umbrella, Ella, Ella, that song. Oh, that kind of stuff pissed me off. That kind of stuff really pissed me off. And I know Karens are supposed to be racist. I'm not racist, but I got loud and proud. I'm like, this is not right. I'm not going to call you at noon to what, cheat somebody else. I don't believe in that. But I'm telling you guys, it's not like I didn't warn you. Whatever door could open for my son, I'm gonna pry that door open. I'm gonna call my friend right now, see if she wants the phone that's on the school board, and I'm gonna say, this is what's going on and Jory can't get hired. Is there any strings you can pull to unravel something for us? What's a joke? I'm telling you. I will do it. All right, guys. Let me go clean up all this mess. It's not too bad today. Yesterday was bad. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm always going to try to come on at 11 if I have to do things with dough and things like this that take long to cook, because I didn't want to start at noon and then this not done till now, right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll figure something easy to do so we can make the dough for the croissant, okay? You guys stay safe out there. The cursing, I didn't cuss bad words though. I didn't cuss the bad words. In public, I don't do things like that, but they knew what I meant. Oh, I can cuss you out without bad words. And Jada been doing that since she was in kindergarten. I remember in first grade, Jada told somebody, you unctuous platitudinizing eunuch. I was like, where the hell do you get that from? Doc Martin. Bye, guys.